Oh, hi. Hello. I'm here. I'm just not that organized. And I'm not that organized because I have just spent a little time getting ready for my first virtual con performance, which will be on Sunday at 2:30 on Sunday. And really the deal there is that in doing so, I pretty much munged the heck out of my setup. Because once again, I have not quite figured out how to keep two separate sets of scenes organized in such a way that I don't have to, that I can like have one set for this con and one set for the regular show. So I just spent the last 15 minutes like frantically putting things back together again, proving once again that I are a technical genius. But welcome to the Thursday, no, it's the Wednesday show. Jeez. See, it's the Wednesday, it's not even the last day of the week, and I'm just completely fratzed because I got a shot today. We got shot. We got our second shot dose of the Pfizer vaccine, which means that in 2 weeks we will have built up a respectable supply of antibodies. And is Thursday. Today is Thursday? Ashley would know today is Thursday. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. I used to be able to brain nice. Maybe I should just do the I Cannot Brain song, because it's clearly that's where we are. But I does have some songs that I'm going to do today, because I am doing, as I said, Texas Furry Fiesta this coming Sunday. And so I have done a set of songs. I picked a set of songs which I think are appropriate. And I've even found some of the old graphics, which I had lost, which is good. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I am waiting on my superpowers. Someone suggested that my new superpower is that I am immortal. But, you know, I am, as of this moment, I am immortal so far. So, you know. But let's do the song, yeah? Yeah, there we are. Hey, it's our friends, Possums in a Trench Coat. Once again, I like that. I'm very happy to be here. Happy to be a part of this plan. And we have the illustration back from The Inimitable. It's over here? Yeah, it's over here. From The Inimitable. Lovely artist who drew this thing, whose name I have now completely blanked out on, and I feel dumb about that. But considering the fact that I Cannot Brain, I has the dumb. Let's see if I can just play the bloody song, shall we? It was Mel White. There we go. Thank you, Amy. Between myself and Amy, we can identify an artist. Yeah. Possums in a trench coat come to tea. Sit right at a table like you and me. Do they want another biscuit? Then I give them 3, 'cause they're not really a guy of 6 possums in a trench coat. I love this illustration, by the way. Possums in a trench coat go to town. Captain's over couldn't flag it down. The driver wouldn't stop, no, he just kept on going, cause he didn't want to drive 6 possums in a trench coat. My execution should improve. Possums in a trench coat see a show. Do you give them just one seat of the entire front row? Do the possums in the middle just peek out through the buttons? Man, I got so many questions for the possums in a trench coat. They are friendly. I mean, look at him. Bridge! Possums in a trench coat on a date. Got there 20 minutes early, couldn't stand to be late. Everything turned out to go much better than expected, cause the date turned out to be 6 possums in a caftan. I love a happy ending. Possums in a trench coat. Possums in a trench coat. Possums in a trench coat. 6 possums in a caftan. There we go. I feel better already. And yes, as we remember, the possums in question are, from top to bottom, Geraldine, Bob or Roberto. Then we've got Sophia, Cameron, Roberto or Bob, and then finally George, also known as Hatchback. Cameron is in fact named after the person, my friend Cameron, who told me they were in fact 3 possums in a trench coat. And so if 3 possums in a trench coat is funny, 6 possums in a trench coat is frickin' hilarious, and that's how this song happened. It's kind of funny because it is based on Mirror in the Bathroom. The chords are actually the same, it's just that with a ukulele, the E chord is pretty high. It's either this, or a chord that was clearly configured by someone who hates people. It is like the official E chord is like one of the most obnoxious chords in the world. And I just discovered that if this is a D, this is also a D, so this is an E. See? D sharp, E. And now we're playing Hendrix. No, that's something else entirely. So anyway, you may note that the rambling stories and stuff looks different because I had to rebuild this one. I accidentally deleted it, and when I did the this one as well. So I'm going to probably go back in and just duplicate this out and then throw other things around. The furniture will continue to move during the course of this week. Hopefully we'll have our act together by next week. Maybe, if we're lucky. Who knows? It's hard to tell. It's Thursday. We've certainly gotten this far, and I feel good about that. So, now that we've done that, Cameron is 3 possums. No, in this case, just 1 possum is named Cameron in this drawing. If we took a picture of Cameron in reality, you'd see something that looked like, well, something that claims to be 3 possums in a trench coat, but I rarely see Cameron in a trench coat, so I still question their particular judgment on that one. But that's me, you know, I mean, honestly, it's very hard to explain anything at this point. Like I said, it's been a heck of a day. We did it was drive-through getting shot in the arm, and as of Monday, any adult in the state of Texas can register to get a shot. We are currently at 25% vaccinated, the population of San Antonio, and also the population of Texas. 50% is where herd immunity begins to kick in, so fingers crossed on that, gang. The next song is, what is it? Ah, yes, it's my friend Fish Pancha, because we discovered, or rather, oceanologists and octopus specialists discovered that octopi, when they're bored, will just punch a fish in the face for no good reason. Octopi are very intelligent, and it has been pretty much demonstrated by every type of species of octopus there is, that if they really want to, they can get out of their enclosure, and if they knew how to catch a bus, they could probably get back to the ocean. There's a story about how there's one octopus who found 1 bad shrimp in its feed, and the octopus keeper person was in an office that was down the hall from where the octopi had its enclosure, and he was just reading and minding his own business, and suddenly this bad shrimp came and just flew and hit him in the face. And apparently what the octopus did is the octopus sorted out this one bad shrimp, escaped from its enclosure with the shrimp, went out into the hallway, down the hall, found the office, and threw the shrimp, and then went back into the enclosure. Octopi are fascinating and slightly terrifying creatures, and they do have the ability to demonstrate, as I have just given an example of, sarcasm. I love this. It's so jazzy. Oh, yeah. Oh, fish punch of the octopus. Punches fish. Fish punch of the octopus. Pugilist. He wants to start a fight. Don't know how to do it right. Oh, fish punch of the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punch of the octopus. Punches fish. Fish punch of the octopus. Pugilist. He hasn't got a beat. Beats up fish just to get relief. Oh, fish punch of the octopus. He punches. He punches. Bridge. Fish punch of the octopus. Punches fish. Fish punch of the octopus. Pugilist. He wants to pick a fight. He's got all night. Fish punch of the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punch of the octopus. Punches. Punches. Fish punch of the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish. Just how absolutely ridiculous that song sounds. I'm in love with the chords, and I'm also in love with the fact that it is about, literally, about bored octopi beating up fish. These are things that I just... How do you even, honestly, I ask you. And today, and now, folks, this is a quick note. We are having the official technical screw-up, beyond the technical screw-up of me accidentally completely nerfing my opening screen, so I gotta fix those again, which is that I have, the chat thing says I've got 3 people watching. However, the multi-streaming control panel says I got 5 people watching. I'm going to pretend I have 5 people watching because it makes me feel just a little bit better by 2 people. Of course, there could be some people watching in multiple channels. I don't know why you'd want to do that, although it just make the show look bigger, I guess, when there's more of us. Yeah. But having said all of that, I do believe it's time. I do believe it's time once again. I do believe it is time once again. And yeah, see how the thing changes here? Like, change. Wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, that's me. Okay, there we go. Clearly we're having some technical issues here. But, 7 people all by myself and I'm 3. Oh, dude, you're going to enjoy this. I will give you this. I will give you this for nothing. I have been working on a song. And I have a little extra time in this show, so I'm going to give you the song. It's not on the schedule. But it is one that I am very happy with because... Where'd it go? There it is. Because I found the chords of it, which are just, like, so much bloody fun. First of all, it's the easiest chord in the world, D7. One of the easiest chords. Congratulations, you've been close. Now you have yourself for your very own. No matter where you are, you'll never be alone. Congratulations, you've been cloned. was a solitary guy. I was quite lonely and I didn't know quite why. Then one day I got yanked into a windowless black van. When I woke I was a brand new man. And they said, congratulations, you've been cloned. Now you have yourself for your very own. No matter where you are, you'll never be alone. Congratulations, you've been cloned. And there's more of that, and I will do the rest of that probably in another couple of days when I have worked it a little more, because I have to remind myself of how it's actually supposed to sound. But yeah, D minor 7. Just put your finger across everything. I love chords like that. That's another beautiful one right there. And if those of you who are paying attention know that this chord actually comes from grapefruit, juicy fruit. So it's oh, it gets so damn lonely. So anyway, having killed some time, let's go to the next song, shall we? Clone on the Range. Oh, give me a clone where the buffalo run. No, we're not gonna go there. Well, we have already gone there, so I guess it's too late for that. But I am gonna do Fernando, and I found a graphic for Fernando. And so if you are a little iffy about spider pictures, brace yourself. Oh, actually not yet. We're doing Platypus Postman. Really? Yeah, I'm not doing Fernando yet. That's right. I'm doing Platypus Postman. I'm turning on the Platypus Postman graphic. I can show you Fernando real quick. The placement of this picture was unintentional. Okay. Meanwhile, back at Platypus Postman. What a shambolic show. Honestly. How can you even put up with it? We'll do it. It's been a day. Platypus Postman. Platypus Postman. Neither rain, nor snow, no sleet, nor hail can make the Platypus Postman fail. Even in a flood, he's still not struck, 'cause the Platypus Postman swims like a duck. Platypus Postman. Platypus Postman. Even through the mud they can't be beat. Yeah, they never sink because of their web feet. Not a dog will chase him or leave him mark, 'cause the hounds are too darn confused to bark. Platypus Postman. Platypus Postman. In the gloom of night he'll safely walk, 'cause the Platypus Postman goes in the dark. It's the darndest thing that you've ever seen, for the postman's bioluminescent cream. Deep breath. Platypus Postman. Platypus Postman. In the coldest rain they won't demur, they're protected by their thick coarse fur. Of all the post carriers on the scene, only one of them is a monotreat. Platypus Postman. Platypus Postman. Believe in the Platypus Postman. He's got my mail. Platypus Postman. I wanted to end that one pretty. I just felt like it. Oh, show 210 on the 25th of March. Oh my gosh. We've gotten this far. And I'm as surprised as anyone, to be honest with you. But it has been a busy day, because we went out, got our shots, and we took 2 cars up to get serviced and inspected, and then drove back home, had lunch, did some chores and construction around the house. I came up to start screwing around with things, got a call that the van was ready, went to get the van. Amy drove me out to get the van. We drove back again, and about 3 o'clock today, it's like, you know what, I guess I'll do a show. It's impressive that we can get this far on what we need to do. Then with not as much caffeine as one might think. For this is a seltzer. Lime seltzer, folks. People ask me why I drink so much fruit-flavored seltzers. Hey, Relly, how are ya? You're in time for the last song, I think. Receiving hugs, and in 2 more weeks, if you have your shots, I can actually give hugs again. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There are some plans for visiting within Texas, and basically the hugs are going to get awkward. It's going to get super awkward, or would get super awkward. It would get super awkward if we weren't all so busy hanging on to each other for dear life. So I'm kind of enthusiastically looking forward to that. Oh, and I should say this is very important. Really? I have absolutely no demands or requests to make of you at this time. Yeah! Second shot for you? All right. That is so fantastic. We'll get there. We'll get there sooner or later. Sooner or later. Probably later than we want, but there it is. And now, my friends, we have come to the moment you've all been waiting for, the last song in the set. I can't even remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure that it is Kaiju Coffee. Yes, it is, because we have to end with this. I am actually going to be ending the set that I do with Kaiju Coffee. They are going to have a Twitch feed for this particular channel, and so I won't have the commentary going on over here to interact with, but I will have the Twitch feed. And if people are watching on Twitch, which they mostly will be, I can then interact with them that way, so that's a good thing. For those of you who don't know, Relly is one of the folks that basically acted as general stage manager for a lot of the festivals and fairs that I worked when I was in California. And I would make a point of going up to her and saying that I have absolutely no demands or requests to make of her at this time, because you so rarely hear that when you are a stage manager, especially for Renaissance festivals. And I am actually killing for time as I scroll through, because I want to make sure that I actually find the sheet music for it. How the heck with that? I'll search it this way. I can search by keywords, but if I do that, it highlights the keywords, and this makes it look slightly weird. But hey, everything looks slightly weird. I don't think that's the mutant superpowers. I think it's just my brain. So, here we go. Kaiju coffee, rising up from the deep. Kaiju coffee helps them not fall asleep from the depths of the sea to the city downtown. Kaiju gotta get up and start roaming around. But that decades-long slumber is real hard to shake off. What they need is a gallon of that bubbly black stuff. Kaiju coffee, rising up from the deep. Kaiju, Kerchunka. Kaiju coffee helps them not fall asleep. Cause you're a giant don't mean that you don't have needs. Sometimes some liquid ambition helps you perform great deeds. You got a level of city first thing in the AM. You'll need a tank-sized latte to get you going again. Kaiju, Kerchunka. Kaiju coffee, rising up from the deep. Kaiju coffee helps them not fall asleep. Giant robots need fuel, and man, a Kaiju does too. You gotta have a big jolt from 10 gallons of brew. Kaiju cannot breathe fire if the stove isn't lit. Chuck out a macchiato and that flame will not quit. Kaiju coffee, rising up from the deep. Kaiju coffee helps them not fall asleep. Kaiju blackout pyro. I have no special effects budget, but that would be the way I would do it if I was doing a live show. This would be the one Then we bring the lights down. There we go. Yay! And it'd be wonderful. And I would feel good about myself. And I feel pretty good about myself, actually. Let me see here. Because, let's see. They put them... There it is. There it is right there. Shot number 2. Located above... I don't think we can see the dot here. Shot number 1, apparently. They didn't quite put it in the same place. But there's an amazing number of incredibly patient police, fire, policemen, police people, fire people, and volunteers handling this massive mob of people getting inoculated at the Alamo Dome. And more power to them. And more power to you. And I hope that if you have the chance to get inoculated, you do so. Because we need to raise the herd immunity. And we need to raise the immunity level of the smart people, which is so we need to raise the nerd immunity. Very important. Very important. What a lovely thing to say before I ask for money. Anyway, the tip jar over here. PayPal.me/theadequate, Venmo @theadequate, and thank you to Robert, Eric, Miranda, Emily, and Rick for throwing money in the bucket. Thank you to my Patreon peeps. Jen Joy, Alexi, Austin, Chris Teppo, Shay, Linda, and Stephen, Rob, Alicia, Relly, BK, Richard, Brian, and Lorene for supporting adequacy in our lifetime. And the 5th will be the next Patreon payout day, so that is when that will happen. So just be aware, those of y'all out there who are checking your checkbooks. Any money that comes into the show goes to make it more technically sound. Clearly, I need all the help I can get. I will eventually learn how to use OBS properly. You already had a port for it, and they dredged a new one. There you go. I will say this with those needles, though. Both times I got injected, they have they got the new safety needles, which once you've done the injection, the needle shoots up into the syringe, which makes it safer and easier to dispose of. And I think that's great. And I feel that means we are definitely living in the future. You can find me at theadequate.com, Facebook and Twitter. I'm at theadequate, TikTok and Tumblr. I'm at Tobias theadequate, SoundCloud.com/Matthew-Lugiere. THUD Bucket, we just released a new video for Praise Hail Nothing. Track number 4, I think, on the album. And it is the single most complex video I have ever done in my life. There's a lot of moving parts in it, and there's no less than 7 iterations of my friend Ron, who does most of the heavy lifting for the THUD Bucket project, and 1 iteration of me, and then there's Ron playing all the instruments, and then there's me, and I have this little tiny epic triangle solo at the very end of the the instrumental part to look out for. But you can find that on the YouTubes and the Facebook. Look up THUD Bucket and check that out, because if you don't, well, just do. Just go check it out anyway. And back to the broken rambling opening scene here. Yeah, there we go. This is not quite as broken as this is, but it's close enough. Anyway, that's enough out of me. Clearly, it's enough out of me. So, take care of yourselves. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Be kind. Be safe. Be silly. Wear funny hats. Listen to weird music. Make someone pass beverage through their nose from a safe distance. Because of social distancing, and also means it's less likely that they're going to snarf their beverage on your shirt. That's enough out of me. That's it for everything. I've been Tobias the Adequate, and you have been wonderful. Thank you for encouraging my behavior, and I will see you next time. Hope I'll have all this fixed. Aloha.